Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. So we are here to do week 3 with the Happy Meal collaborations hosted by Mandie, who is Mandie's Place here on YouTube. So this is, like I said, the Happy Meal collaboration. So basically everyone in the description box is going to give you some great tips on what to send as Happy Meal and or goodies. I am taking mine to what to include in your goodie swaps because to me Happy Meal and goodies are one and the same. So for Happy Mail, it's just that you are going to mail something to somebody to make them happy. So Happy Mail does not have to be elaborate. It can be a handmade card, just to say thinking of you. It could be a store-bought item that you wrapped in some lace or something. It can be a lot of different things. So definitely check out all of the YouTubers in the description box to get some more examples. So I'm going to try to zoom in. I don't know what's going on with my camera today. It doesn't want to zoom in, so we're just going to have to see all of the mess and work it out. Okay. So we are going to create this super cute notebook and pen as a Happy Meal. So this is just a plain old notebook. I just had it in my hand. Let me turn some light on in here. There we go. It's just these little notebooks by Papercraft. I got these at a store called Boscos. It's like a it's just a department store that has different name brands. It's not a Marshalls, but it's not a Macy's. It's kind of in between. So you can get these pretty much anywhere. I just like these ones that have the sewn spine because they're easy to open all the way and to get the correct measurements. The ones that have the hard spine, you have to measure that 1/4 of an inch or whatever it is. These are cheap. They were 3 for 99 cents. I got a whole bunch of them. So yeah. Okay, so what you're going to need to make this project is a piece of paper from the collection. So I just have the scrap left over. You're going to need some doilies if you want to do it exactly like mine. This is just a folded doily, a handmade bow, and a gold doily, and then a gold binder clip with some elastic cord. You can use elastic hairbands, whatever, and then I just hot glued a crocheted flower on it so that way you just open the pen holder like that, take the pen out, unclip your book, and keep it moving. So, and then when you're writing in your book, you can always just clip your, I don't know why my fingers aren't working, just clip your clip to the top and write in your book. Okay, so that's all it is, and there's nothing special about the way that I put the cording on. I just kind of tied it, and you'll see that in a second. Okay, if you want to make the pen like I made the pen, I used these RSVP pens from Dollar Tree. You can get them from Walmart, but they're cheaper at Dollar Tree. It's 2 for $1. In this case, it was 3 for $1 because they gave this bonus pen, which I'm actually going to bring to work tomorrow. So yeah, I think at Walmart they're 2 for like $2. So save your dollar and go to Dollar Tree. Okay, let's go ahead and get this started because it is late and I need to go to bed. Okay, so let's go ahead and measure out our book. It is 5 1/4 long. I'm sorry if you guys can't see. Oh, I was going to use this elastic cording, but it was just too big to hold my pen. So we'll see what I do with this next one. I may even decide to not use the binder clip and just make a belly band. You can do that too. Yeah, let's change it up. We can do that. Okay. Oh, here's my lid I was looking for. Right, so 5 1/4 by, let's go ahead and open this up, by 6 and 1, 3, 5, 6 and 5/8. Okay. So let me measure my paper. Okay, so I'm going to do the 6 and 5/8 first. And that is the tick mark. Let me see, 1, 3, 5. Between the 1/2 inch and the 3/4. So, there's that. And what did I say, 5 1/4? Let me just double check that measurement so I don't waste paper. Where the heck did I get 5 1/4 from? Oh, because I'm going this way. Trick joke. 5 1/4. Okay. Told y'all I was tired. So we are going like this. Like so. Just gonna fold it around. Okay, that's the only cut measurement we need. Now, if you have one of those notebooks, like I said, that has a regular spine, then you need to go ahead and account for that and do some score marks. But this one I don't have to do because it's sewn on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and use some score tape on the perimeter. There we go. And I'm going to use the art glitter glue in the middle and around. You could do all art glitter glue if you want, but this book has a kind of a gloss, and so I do both. I don't know if it's necessary or not, but just for my peace of mind, that's what I do. I'm going to go ahead and tape the back as well. Why not? Okay. So I'm not going to mess with the spine too much. So this book, you can see where it's like brown and then it goes to the gray. I'm just score taping right up to the brown. I'm not doing the spine because I want my paper to be able to move and not tear. So this paper collection that I'm using is actually one from Walmart. So it is a thinner paper, so it is a little bit more pliable than, say, cardstock, but it's not flimsy. So it wraps nicely. If you were using cardstock, I would suggest to just cover the front and back with individual sheets, and then you can make some type of spine, because cardstock is really hard to wrap around these things. Let me see something here. Okay, so that's that. My book has rounded corners, so I'm going to go ahead and round these corners. My punch is a little bit smaller than what the rounded corners are, but that's okay. Alright, let's go ahead and take the score tape off. Sorry if the junky desk is distracting you, but I work better with a junky desk. And I don't want to be searching for all this stuff, so I'm just going to leave it here. Okay. There we go. And now I'm going to art glitter glue it. I'm just going to do a little scribble in the middle and around the perimeter. It's probably, again, it's probably not necessary, but I tend to overglue. It makes me feel better inside. Okay, let's line up those. Oh wait, can you see me? Let's line up these corners. And before I press it down, I'm just, oh, that was almost a fatal error. I had an overhang. I'm just going to make sure it is even. Yeah, it's close enough. You can ink the edges if you want to. I think I'll just ink it when I'm all done. So this one, I did not get it all the way down to the bottom, but that's okay. Okay, So use your spatula, your scrapey tool, and make sure you have that good adhesion. Varnish it. Okay. I did not realize that this paper was directional. It has some words in there, which is okay. My notebook is not really directional. I mean, it does have the bigger border, but now it's going to be on the bottom instead of the top because I want my words directional. You know what? I wonder if my other book... Oh, those words are sideways. Okay. Whatever. Too late now. This one's already decorated. Okay, so same thing. We're going to round the corners of the paper. I guess I could have did all that at once, but I didn't. Okay. Great. And this time we're going to make sure we don't have any overhang. Overhang is just where your score tape you went over the edge. I mean, you can always cut it off, but then it gunks up your scissors, so it's just easier if you just mash it back up. Okay. Glue. And perimeter. Okay. And then now I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to keep the book flat and then pull the paper to match. Okay, don't overthink it, just do it. Perfect. And okay. Wow, it's already been 11 minutes. I thought this video was going to be super fast. So if you want to add a ribbon closure, obviously you do that before you add your paper, or you can do it now. You know, if you have something else you're going to put on top. I'm going to make I think I'm going to make the belly band for it. I don't know yet. I'm just winging it. I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges. And to be honest, my notebook on top here, it's slightly bigger than a paper, so I'm actually just going to cut the notebook a little bit to match my paper. There we go. There's just that one little piece. And I'm just going to round my corner just so it matches the book on the inside. Okay. Now we're just going to go ahead and quickly ink the edges. This stuff's not really necessary. I don't think so, but I think it adds to it. So we are going to do it. Oh, goodness, dropping the book. So the same thing with this piece here, the bottom. The book is slightly off. So it could be my measurements, it could be the book, because these are two different. One was up here and the other one's down here. So I don't know if the book is just off, but it's literally by less than 1/16 of an inch. And the fact that it doesn't go all the way to the other side just leads me to believe that it's just a manufacturing defect. You get what you pay for, but we can deal with less than 1/16 of an inch, right? I don't remember where I end it when I was inking, because the paper has a little bit of inking. It's like shabby chic, so I'm just going to run over everything again. Okay. Good. Perfect. Okay. Now we are going to do something. Let me see. I didn't pull out any flowers. So you can put a flower in the middle. Let me see what I have in this box. Actually, I do have a flower here. 1 second. Just seeing if I have anything else. Okay. So I'm going to use this flower if I can get it off. I don't think I can get this flower off. something somebody gave me, but it's like on their packaging, but I can't get it off. Okay, so let's use. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a flower. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So I got a flower set. This is a flower set by Petaloo, and I think Petaloo is either going out of business or they're out of business when this video comes out. So unfortunately you can't buy these anymore, but we're gonna use them up. So I said I was gonna do a belly band, I think. So you can go ahead and you can do your belly band a couple ways. You can measure exactly and hot glue it and whatnot. I am just going to, first I'm going to decide if I want my belly band to be horizontal or vertical, because I like belly bands both ways. So let me just audition it and see what I like. I'm just going to tie a simple bow on mine because I just think it's cute. It's like wrapped like a little gift. I think I like the other way better. I'm going to go this way so I can do something fun in just a second. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tie this up. I feel this is enough. And this is a stretchy elastic lace. Yeah, I like that. Because then I'm going to have my flower there. Okay, so that's what I want. But I'm going to tie this actually. I'm going to tie it nicer. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and untie this and retie it. Maybe. Or it might just be staying the same. Actually, it fixed what I didn't like. Because I didn't like that one piece was skinny. So it just fixed. It's cool. So even if you just gave a notebook like that, look at how cute that is with just a little piece of lace, like so. That's still super cute. But I'm going to go ahead and we are going to zhuzh it up a little bit. I'm going to leave my tails long for right this second in case I decide I want to use the tails with the flowers, or I may not want to use the tails with the flowers. I don't know. So, but I do want this to be straight and not folded. That was irritating me, so we're going to redo it here. Make our pieces even. And then I want the tails to go horizontal. So I'm going to attempt to keep the lace straight while making my tails go well, vertical, I guess. Okay, so far so good. And voila. Okay, so it's not as straight as I want, but it's because I manipulated it to go to where it didn't want to go. So my flower is going to cover up that. But as long as the rest of it is straight. Oh man, I did it inside out. That's okay. I think I did. Yep. Okay, no worries. We just flipped it right side in. Okay. I can't tell. One side is inside out. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Okay. This is what happens when I'm tired. I will fiddle with the most minute detail for no reason at all. Okay, so let's grab a flower. We're gonna audition. Okay, that just came right off. I don't know if I want this little one right here. Oh yes, I do. Okay, So now I need to kind of flatten this out. Just a little bit. I'm not going to cut my tails off just yet because I don't, like I said, I don't know if I want to use them or not. I don't know. But I am going to hot glue this ribbon, or this bow, this flower, straight onto the ribbon. But because it is ribbon, I'm going to need like another piece as a backer. So I'm just going to cut like a circle out so that way the hot glue doesn't go through the ribbon. Okay, so all I did was punch out a circle, and I'm just going to put some hot glue on it. Oh, I don't think my hot glue gun is ready. Not quite. It's getting there. Okay, so I'm just going to put some hot glue on the front of this circle, and I'm going to lay that as close to the knot as I can. That's just going to be the back of my flower, so that way my flower adheres to something other than just the lace. And I think I am going to cut my tails off. I don't know. I'm not going to do it yet because I don't know. So see how that is just glued right onto the lace. And we're going to add some more hot glue right on top of it. That's probably a little bit more than what I need, but that's okay. And I'm just going to place the flower to where it covers the knot and it sits on that back piece. Okay. So I still don't know if I like these tails or not on here. Obviously, I'll cut them shorter if I like them. I don't know. Okay, I like it better without the tails. So we're going to go ahead and cut the tails off. I'm just cutting them down to where the flower is going to hide them. Actually looks really cute. Look at that little tiny knot. Okay, so that's how I want mine. You still have, because we used elastic lace, you still can pop your pen in there. There's enough room to put your pen in, like so. So that's super cute. You can add more to this if you want. I think it's really cute like this because if somebody wants to put it in their purse, they can actually just take the belly band off and then throw it in their purse. I mean, you could jazz it up if you want. You can add a doily in here. Let's see if I like that. I do like that. So we're going to go ahead and add a doily. So I'm just going to glue it down. Maybe. I couldn't find my cap earlier, so my glue dried, and then I found it. So, but of course I didn't put it on. But it's no big deal. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I want this as best in the middle as I can eyeball it. I think that's about right. Okay, get any glue off of it, and we're going to put our belly band back on. Like so. Okay. Oh, I put it on backwards. I guess it doesn't matter, honestly, but I just wanted my leaves to the left. So there we go. My fingers really are not working today. Okay. So this is just how I want mine to look. You can fiddle with yours until you get it to the way you want it to look. I gotta cut some more of this tail off right here, just a little bit. And then I found a piece of doily that I didn't glue all the way, so we're just gonna add a little bit of glue to that. Because you don't want that doily lifting up. Oh, it's just gonna snag on the belly band. So there's that. Again, you can still add a pen in there if you want, a marker, anything. This pen is the RSVP pens from the Dollar Tree. 2 for $1. This one actually had a bonus pen. Where did I put it? It's just a bonus writing pen, so you can't really decorate it. But this one, I shoved a piece of lace in there, so the pen is lacy. It's really cute to go with either book. So this one is done. We're going to go ahead and package it for Happy Mail or in your goodies when you do a swap. So I'm going to use my 4x6 clear bags. I'm showing you guys a lot of toppers because I think toppers are the easiest, most cutest way to package. I may switch it up, but for right now, I'm obsessed with toppers and bags, so that's what we're going to do. Of course, I can't find my 3x4 bags. I just used them earlier. So we might switch to a glassine bag. Ha, here they are. Okay. So again, I just used these 4x6 bags from Amazon. They were inexpensive. So when you're packaging up your Happy Mail, you want to make sure your opening is to the bottom, so that way the recipient can easily open it and they don't have to damage your packaging. They can reuse the packaging. You know, this flower might be too big for my packaging. Nope. Okay. So what I'm going to do is leave some room at the top for a topper. So we're just going to go ahead and close this up right about there. It's perfect. Move it down. So I have about 1 inch on the top that I can use for my topper. So I'm just going to take a piece of the same paper and I am going to, do I want the same piece of paper or do I want a different one? I'm just going to use the same. Mine is going to be a 2-inch topper, so you want to, it's going to be by 4, we already know that. So what I'm going to do is score my paper at 1 inch because I like to score it before I cut. It's easier to score a big piece of paper than it is a 2-inch strip. So scored at 1 and cut at 2. So I have something that looks like this. We're gonna fold it in half. I think I scored too lightly, I just couldn't see it. The paper's too busy, I can't see my score. Okay. I have no idea where my bone folder is. Okay. So I forgot to make it by 4 inches. I don't know what it is right now, so let's make it by 4. There we go. And we're going to chomp the corners. I'm doing the 1/4 inch chomp. You can do the 1/2 inch or you can do a fancy corner chomp if you want. So this is how mine is going to look, I think. Or maybe I want to add another doily or something else. So let's see. Because you don't have to put the topper on. You can use doilies as a topper. I don't think I have another gold doily. Let me see. I'll be right back. Okay. I did find another gold doily, so don't be afraid to experiment. You don't have to do just the paper topper. You can use your doilies as toppers, so this is super cute. You could even layer a couple of doilies on top of each other. I think what I want to do is, I mean, you can even package like that. That's super cute, and put like this little flower in the center, so it's just kind of off center, you know, off to the side. Your topper doesn't have to be directly across the top of the paper if you don't want it to be. So, sorry, I just like that idea. No. You can, I think what I'm going to do is use the topper and add lace. So I have my little topper here, and I just have a piece of lace. This came from like the dollar bin. I'm just going to hot glue that on to my topper. Just run a bead of glue across the top and run my lace. Okay. My hot glue gun has been on for a long time, so that's why I kind of let it just cool a little bit. I know some of you were like, put it down, put it down. But no, it was literally sizzling. Okay. This is just a little bit over, so I'm just going to cut off a smidge bit more. So that way when I put my topper down, it just has that little skirt of lace, which I think is really cute and appropriate for this one. I don't think I need it on the back as well. Let me see how that looks. No, I think I'm okay with it just on the front. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and glue this down. So I hot glue gun mine toppers to the bag. I know if you guys have been following me, you know that's what I do. I think my glue is so hot it's going to melt my bag, but that's okay. Okay. So there's that. And then run it along the top here. And just sandwich it down. That's all. You can add the topper before you put the stuff in. It doesn't really matter. So I just gave it a little extra lace on top of the bag. I think that's really cute. You can add a bow. You can add another flower. You can add a rosette. I think I want to add, I don't like that. I'm going to put this back over here. You can add one of those little doodad things, like a bling centerpiece. Yeah, so you can pretty much put anything you want on top. I think I'm just going to add just the white bow and keep it simple because I think that's really cute. I don't want to take away from the notebook by putting too much on the packaging because the notebook itself was just gorgeous. So, I mean, this is a great Happy Mail, and it didn't, Happy Meal, Happy Mail, and it shouldn't cost you that much, you know, a total of maybe $2 depending on how much your notebooks are. I got 3 for 99 cents, so 33 cents plus 50 cents for a pen, so under $1. This is really cute Happy Mail. It doesn't break the bank, and you make somebody's day. So that's what, oh, I didn't glue this down. So that is my Happy Mail tip for week 3. I hope you guys enjoy, and check out everyone who's in the description box. and they will all have some great tutorials for you as well. All right, guys, bye.